Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. Today's video is packed with tips that can truly make your home feel lighter, calmer, and more enjoyable. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by all the little things scattered around your home? The mismatched mugs in the kitchen, papers on the table, or decorations you never really use. It can make even a beautiful space feel chaotic. I used to feel the same way, constantly tidying, yet never quite satisfied. That's exactly why I started exploring minimalist tips that make life easier without sacrificing comfort or style. In this video, I'll share practical ideas for creating cozy corners and maintaining a wardrobe that works for you. These are small but powerful changes that save time, reduce stress, and bring joy into your daily life. So watch until the end and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you won't miss more helpful home tips and minimalist tricks. Now let's explore Minimalists Decorate for every season, where I'll share how small seasonal touches can transform your space without cluttering it. In a minimalist space, the smallest changes can create a gentle shift in atmosphere without overwhelming the room or the mind. That's why I stopped collecting full sets of holiday-themed items. I no longer buy entire tableware collections or large decorative pieces. Instead, I choose just a few tiny accents, a dessert plate with a subtle seasonal pattern, a pair of napkins in warm autumn tones, or a set of coasters with soft spring colors. These little details add a fresh feeling without taking up space I don't have. I also find it helpful to use pieces that stay relevant throughout the year. A plain wreath with natural textures hangs on my door regardless of the season, and I only add small touches to reflect the time of year, like dried berries in winter or a ribbon in soft gold for the Lunar New Year. One neutral table runner works for every occasion, and when I want a seasonal mood, I simply layer a small cloth in a festive shade over it. These flexible items save money, require little storage, and allow me to refresh the home effortlessly. To make sure everything stays tidy, I keep all seasonal decorations in one small shelf. Setting this limit helps me avoid impulse purchases and encourages me to choose items that truly matter. When the new season arrives, I know exactly where to find everything, no digging through boxes or searching in random drawers. It feels calming to celebrate the changes of the year in this gentle way. I don't need more things to enjoy a season. I just need the right ones. Living with fewer but more meaningful items brings a quiet kind of joy. And it reminds me that a minimalist home is not about restriction. It's about creating space for what feels warm, intentional, and genuinely comforting. And if you enjoy small shifts that make life feel lighter, don't miss tomorrow's video, where I share simple Japanese daily practices that quietly elevate your routine. It's practical, calming, and full of ideas you'll genuinely want to try. And once you've embraced simple seasonal touches, the next step is thinking about the colors that fill your home. Next, we're moving on to timeless color choices. I always tell myself, don't chase every color trend. In a minimalist home, sticking to what truly suits your life saves time, money, and mental energy. Trends come and go so fast. What's in this season can feel tired the next. I learned this the hard way after repainting a room twice in 2 years because I followed online palettes. Now I choose colors based on 3 practical things: how I live, how light enters the room, and what the space is for. For example, a north-facing bedroom gets cooler, bluer light, so I prefer warm off-white or soft beige there to keep evenings cozy. In a sunny south-facing kitchen, I'm comfortable with a muted sage or warm gray that won't clash with natural light at midday. For multi-purpose spaces, I stick to a neutral backbone walls, sofa rug, and add small changeable accents like cushions throws or a vase in a gentle hue. That way I can refresh the mood without repainting or buying an entirely new set of furniture. When shopping, I test items under different lights and imagine using them for years, not just one Instagram post. If a cushion color makes me smile every morning and still feels calm by evening, it's worth keeping. If not, I walk away. Minimalism for me isn't colorless, it's thoughtful. Choosing colors that support your daily routines and feelings will make the home feel intentional, timeless, and truly yours. Colors are only part of the story. How we store and display our belongings plays a huge role in keeping a room peaceful. Right now, we're looking at Hide to Simplify Smart Storage. A cabinet with doors immediately calms a room. It hides the mismatched mugs, craft supplies, and tangled cables, so the eye rests on clean surfaces and a softer silhouette. When everything isn't on display, walls read as calm and rooms feel larger, even if square footage is small. That sense of visual breathing room changes how I move through the house. I relax more, tidy faster and clean, less frequently because there's simply less visible clutter. Practically, I use closed cabinets for the things I don't need every day. Seasonal linens, extra chargers, paperwork, and hobby materials live behind doors in labeled boxes. So when I need something, I pull a single container instead of searching through piles. In the kitchen, a dish cabinet keeps mismatched storage containers and small appliances out of sight, but within reach. On the living room wall, a low credenza tucks away board games, batteries, and remote controls. These choices make it easy to host guests without a last-minute scramble. I also try to limit open shelving to one curated area, a few favorite books, a plant, and a photographed memory instead of using every wall for display. Open shelves show dust and disorder quickly. Closed storage gives time and discretion to decide what truly deserves to be seen. In short, doors are not about hiding. They're about choosing what to invite into view and giving the home a calmer, kinder presence. Speaking of simplicity, the same principles can be applied to your wardrobe. Now let's talk about minimalist clothing habits that save money. Building a wardrobe that works hard without overwhelming the closet has become one of the most helpful changes in my home and daily routine. The first thing I learned was to stick to versatile basics. A white t-shirt, a simple button-down, and a pair of straight-leg jeans can take me from errands to coffee dates without feeling underdressed or overdone. These pieces mix well with almost anything, and because the colors are neutral, they stay timeless even when trends come and go. I used to buy clothes because they looked cute on the rack, but if they only matched one outfit, they ended up forgotten in a corner. Fabric also matters more than I once realized. Thicker cotton blended linen or modal holds its shape longer and wrinkles less, which means I'm not constantly ironing or replacing them after a few months. A durable fabric might cost a little more upfront, but in a minimalist wardrobe, each piece must earn its place, and longevity is part of that value. I remind myself that buying one good shirt is cheaper than buying 3 poor quality ones. To keep my closet from growing uncontrollably, I follow a simple rule. Whenever something new comes in, one old item must go out. Sometimes I donate it, sometimes I pass it to a friend, but I always make sure the total stays balanced. This rule makes me more thoughtful about what I buy because letting go of something forces me to check whether the new item truly deserves the space. And when I feel tempted by something I don't really need, I use the 48-hour rule. I let the desire sit. If I still think about it 2 days later, I reconsider. Most of the time, the urge passes, and I'm grateful I didn't spend money on another thing that didn't align with my lifestyle. Minimalist clothing isn't about having less for the sake of it. It's about choosing wisely so your home, your wallet, and your mind feel lighter. Once your home and wardrobe feel intentional, it's amazing how a few thoughtful touches can make your space feel cozy and welcoming without spending a fortune. Next up is make your home cozy and affordable. Over time, I've learned that even small, thoughtful touches can completely change how a room feels, making it cozy and welcoming without adding clutter or unnecessary expense. One of the simplest ways I bring warmth into my space is through soft lighting. A small lamp with a warm yellow bulb can transform an ordinary corner into a place I want to linger, whether it's for reading or just relaxing with a cup of tea. Pairing that with a modest area rug and a few neutral-toned throw pillows instantly softens the room, making it feel comfortable without overwhelming it. These little items don't cost much, but the effect on mood and comfort is profound. I also find that choosing warm-colored curtains helps filter sunlight and reduces harsh glare, creating a softer, more calming environment. In addition, I like to include 1 or 2 meaningful objects that remind me of loved ones or special moments, a framed family photo on a shelf, a small potted plant on the windowsill. These pieces make the space feel alive and personal, but because I limit them, they don't add clutter. Finally, subtle scents make a surprising difference. A few drops of essential oil in a diffuser or a lightly scented candle fills the room with gentle fragrance, enhancing the sense of comfort and relaxation. It's an inexpensive way to make a home feel cared for and peaceful. For me, creating a warm home is not about buying more. It's about choosing small, meaningful elements that bring calm and happiness. When each item is intentional, even a minimalist space can feel rich, cozy, and full of life. And that idea of purposeful simplicity really shines in the kitchen. Now we're exploring smart storage and tools for kitchen. I learned to only keep out the items I use daily. A water filter, a rice cooker, and my air fryer are enough for most meals. Everything else stays tucked away, leaving the space feeling clean and calm and making cooking less stressful. Organization is key. I use labeled containers for dry goods, rice, beans, pasta, or flour. Not only does this make it easier to find what I need, but it also prevents me from buying duplicates. I no longer have jars of ingredients lost in a dark corner of the pantry or forgotten packets that expire before I notice. Clear labels and uniform containers also give a visual order that is satisfying every time I open a cabinet. Choosing versatile tools helps me avoid clutter while still being fully prepared. A deep frying pan can sauté vegetables, sear meat, or even cook one-pan meals. A high-quality chef's knife lasts for years, reducing the need for multiple inexpensive knives that dull quickly. Each piece earns its spot in my kitchen because it is used often and performs multiple functions. Even small practical choices make a difference in daily convenience. I have a dish rack with a water-catching tray, which keeps my countertop dry and avoids the hassle of cleaning puddles or dealing with mold. These subtle but intentional details keep the kitchen tidy, functional, and stress-free. Minimalist kitchen design isn't about having fewer tools, it's about choosing the right tools and giving each one a purposeful place. The result is a space that feels open, organized, and efficient, making every meal preparation smoother and more enjoyable. From the kitchen, let's move to the bedroom, where comfort and functionality meet minimalism. Next, let's move to designing a minimalist bedroom, where I'll share how to create a serene and cozy sleeping space. For me, the foundation is a high-quality bed and mattress. Investing in a comfortable mattress has transformed my nights and mornings. I sleep deeper, wake less often, and feel more rested. I pair it with simple single-color sheets that are easy to remove and wash, keeping the room feeling fresh and uncluttered without spending hours managing laundry or matching patterns. Lighting plays a surprisingly important role. A small bedside lamp with warm yellow light is perfect for reading before bed or winding down at night. It adds softness to the room without glaring harsh light that can feel stressful. I've learned that the right light can make even a small bedroom feel cozy and inviting. Storage, though minimal, is essential for keeping the space orderly. A small nightstand or a wall-mounted shelf is enough to hold a water glass, a clock, and a book. This prevents items from spilling onto the floor or dresser and keeps surfaces clear. I also keep a laundry basket and a small box for miscellaneous items, which stops clothes or random objects from cluttering the floor. Each piece has a designated spot, so maintaining tidiness is simple and almost effortless. When it comes to decoration, less truly is more. One large painting, a small vase with fresh flowers, or a single sentimental item is enough to make the space personal and warm. I found that over-decorating can make a room feel busy and heavy, defeating the calm that a minimalist bedroom is meant to create. Ultimately, a bedroom should be a sanctuary. By focusing on quality functionality and a few thoughtful personal touches, I've created a space that feels peaceful, organized, and restful. It's a room that supports sleep, relaxation, and clarity without excess or distraction. Finally, we arrive at Keep Your Minimalist Home. Neat, revealing small daily habits and routines that keep your home tidy, calm, and stress-free. I've discovered that a few simple habits can make a huge difference in maintaining a clean, organized space without stress. One of my favorite routines is spending just 5 minutes each night tidying surfaces, clearing the kitchen counter, folding throws on the sofa, and putting books or cups back in their places. These small actions prevent clutter from piling up day after day and make the mornings feel calmer and more inviting. Another habit that has truly transformed my home is returning things to their proper place immediately after use. Keys, handbags, remotes, and phone chargers all have designated spots, so I never waste time searching for them. It sounds simple, but consistency is key. It keeps surfaces clear and gives the home a sense of order that's mentally refreshing. I also schedule a deeper monthly clean for one small area at a time, whether it's a kitchen cabinet, a drawer, or a wardrobe section. This targeted approach makes it manageable and prevents overwhelm. Over time, I've noticed that small, regular efforts reduce the need for large, exhausting cleaning sessions. Investing in closed storage instead of filling every wall with open shelves has been another game changer. Cabinets with doors hide miscellaneous items and reduce visual clutter, which makes the room feel lighter and lowers stress. Finally, I've learned to avoid cheap disposable items that break easily. While they may seem convenient at first, they often accumulate, take up space, and eventually create frustration. Choosing durable, functional items instead keeps the home simple, efficient, and peaceful. With these habits, minimalism isn't about having a bare home, it's about maintaining a space that feels calm, orderly, and genuinely livable. Small routines and thoughtful choices truly make all the difference. In this video, we've explored practical ways to create a minimalist home that feels calm, organized, and genuinely welcoming. I can try incorporating these tips step by step, replacing clutter with items that truly serve a purpose, organizing your belongings intentionally, and gradually letting go of what doesn't add value. By doing so, your home can become a place of calm clarity and genuine enjoyment. After this, don't miss my video on simple Japanese daily habits that subtly elevate your lifestyle. You won't want to skip it, as it's packed with life-changing ideas you'll be glad to implement. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe, because you deserve a home that feels lighter, more comfortable, and easier to live in every single day. Share these tips with friends and family so they can enjoy the benefits too.